Howdy ho, guys and gals. If you've been waiting for it, it's here. The Harbor Freight U.S. General Series 3 56-inch cabinets are in stock. Oh my gosh. They said end of summer, and it's before the end of summer. We got a month left of summer. They really nailed this one. I'm stunned. Harbor Freight has a history of being like, we're going to come out about this, and it'll slide a bit, and eventually they'll come out within not too long a time. But this one, they've hit the mark easily on this one, and they're beautiful looking cabinets. Let's jump into it, answer all your questions here. So what we're looking at here is on Harbor Freight's website. This is on the website right now. You can order it. They're probably not showing up in stores just yet. Maybe the store near you has it. I haven't checked the store near me yet because this just landed, and I wanted to get the information out to you all as soon as I could. Now, let's compare this to the 72, because the 72 already came out. And if you take a look at it, they're essentially the same box minus that third bank. I mean, look at this. That's not much of a difference. It's like they cut that third bank off right there. You just took this part right here, cut it off. They're not quite as robust wheels and stuff on it. But if you look at it, you got the two top, you got the two side, and then you got the four drawers there. And you come back here, and it's 2, 2, and 4 again, virtually the same thing. Which are, for me, the drawers that I primarily use. I mean, I'm in the top two drawers almost all the time. Then these are my secondary one for wrenches and pliers and screwdrivers and whatnot. And then over here for a battery, it's got the power drawer. Let's show you the power drawer. For those of you who like the power drawer, there you go. I'm back and forth on the power drawer. I do use it currently. It's in the past on like my Icon, the Icon one. I didn't really use the power drawer. Now I had the Icon 56-inch, and I found it to be more than good enough for the average home gamer, stuff like that. Probably good enough for value pro kind of person. Anyway, and I currently have the 72-inch that Harbor Freight sent me. Of course, I have it in white because it's pristine like that. If you haven't seen the video on that, I'll try and put a link down below so you can go get a walkthrough, because in essence, as far as the cabinets itself, the drawer style, everything, it all seems to be the same. And that's kind of what they were promising with this, is they said that this was going to be a cabinet, or that it was going to be completely integrated with the whole system, that everything was going to be modular. And one of the problems we had on the previous series, the Series 2, was that the 56 and 72 was kind of like their own standard, and then everything smaller than that was not quite exactly the same size. So when you line stuff up, sometimes it was a little bit mismatchy, if you would. With the new Series 3, everything, as you can see here with the cabinets there, now getting those cabinets, that can be a little difficult. I haven't seen those in stock yet. But as you can see now, everything, the side cabinets, the top box, all kind of works together here. Let me go through some of the other pictures here. Now, let's not, because a lot of people are going to ask, hey, what about the hutch? Is there going to be a hutch? Yes, the hutch is out right now. $500. This is a great price on this hutch. I've got the hutch on my 72. I'm pointing over there because it's over there. And the only thing I will say is a negative is I have trouble finding accessories for the slot wall in the back. I'd like to see more accessories for it. I get a lot of people saying, well, I don't like it because it's lower than the Icon. I'm going to hit my head on it. I've shown pictures a dozen times. I took measurements on it. It's a 1/4 inch lower than the Icon. A quarter inch. Do I have a? It's a 1/4 inch. There's an inch. There's a half. There's a quarter. It's 1/4 inch. If that's what's going to make you hit your head, it's not the cabinet. It's you being a klutz. Anyway, now I'm 6'2". Okay, I used to be 6'2". I'm 54. I'm shrinking a little bit. But if my son, who's 6'3", easily can use it, I think you'll be all right. Just don't hit your darn head. That's all there is to it. The 56-inch, it's nice. I found it wide enough when I had the Icon cabinet. You can go back and see my videos on the Icon cabinet. I never felt cramped or anything else. The 72 is, of course, glorious. It's nice, big, and wide. Tons of space. The lighting, it's going to use the same lighting kit as what I would imagine. The install on that thing is super easy. I have a video on how to set that up. That is ridiculously easy. $500. You're looking at for the full bank for everything. You look. Oh, that's the 72. Let me get that out of there. You're looking at $900 plus $500, $1,400 for the 56-inch with the hutch. That's not a bad price, and that's not even a sale price. We haven't even gotten to the sale prices. And after the 72 launched, they almost immediately had sales. And you know what's right around the corner? Labor Day. It's coming. All right. Top box. No, a lot of you are like, screw it. I don't want the hutch. I just want a top box. Here it is with now finally with the demi hutch up top, not that little thin, I can only put paperwork up there kind of top box you saw in the Series 2 and the Series 1. This is actually a usable top box. I'm really happy with them. I'm actually thinking about, I did something I never thought I would do. I sold my Tecton box. And I sold it because, well, it was red, this one's white, and they didn't mismatch. Anyway, I didn't need both of them. But now I'm thinking, like, should I get the 56-inch, put it next to it, put a top box on top of it? Honestly, I don't need that much storage. Maybe I'll wait for the 44s to come out and I'll do the 44s next to it. I don't know, but I do like this top box that they have in here. It's a great setup. And again, because they have the whole modularity, there's not going to be any of this like, well, it won't quite connect to this and it won't quite connect to that. They all match up, come at the same level, nice and tidy and everything else. The only thing I'll say that's a negative is the demi hutch on the top doesn't have an integrated power port. It does have a pass-through, so you can take one of the magnetic power strips, and they already have them color matched and stuff. And yes, these are coming in all the Skittles-like colors. We have them in red, we have them in blue, in black, and of course this is all with the black trim. For those of you who are keep asking, I've heard that in fall, whatever fall is, that's 3 months there, somewhere in there, there's going to be a kit so you can change the blacked out trim to chrome or I think titanium was the other color they were talking about. We already saw the green, we saw the crush orange, the slate gray, which does not show up on screen nearly as good as it does in person. It is a luxurious looking color. I thought I would hate it. The photos of it don't show up. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I didn't get gray in here. I already have a dark environment, as you can see. So the white just pops, makes it brighter over on that side of the shop. The yellow, canary yellow, if you like to go that way. And of course, if you were highbrow like me, you're going to go with the pristine white. Because that just, come on, it says Stormtrooper all day long. I want to program mine so when I open the hutch, it plays the Imperial March. One of these days, I might geek out enough to do that. Come on, look at that. It looks like it's a laboratory, doesn't it? Anyway, so those are the boxes that we have. They are available to add to cart and order soon. Do not understand why it's... Oh, I know why. I'm like, why is it showing... You can't see it here. It says, back in soon in Orlando Park, Illinois. I'm like, why does it think I'm in Illinois? I use satellite, and the downlink for the satellite apparently is in Chicago. So my satellite might get jacked. Anyway, other stuff coming out. Purple, and I said this before, you can stop sending me the emails. People have been sending me emails going, hey, by the way, I know you're pulling my leg. We released a thing on this, it was a couple months ago, saying that they were coming out with purple, and then, I don't know, I guess people, you haven't liked and subscribed. Why haven't you subscribed and ring the bell? Then you would have known that purple was coming out. All right, anyway, and it isn't just like flat purple. This is straight up Mopar plum crazy purple with the metallic flake. It's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful color there. And so that's coming out in the jack. Also, it's coming out in the full bank service cart. Okay, so there's pics online. This is from Harbor Freight's own Instagram page. All right, I've heard this before. I knew this was coming. We talked about it. So you're going to be able to get this not in only what do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. They're going to now have a 9th color you're going to be able to get it in. That's ridiculous. But guess what? I also have reports saying that the side tray is coming out in purple as well. No word on accessories and other stuff like that. Now, some of the other new stuff that just launched from Harbor Freight, just since we're here, let's talk about it. The U.S. General Service Card is now available in slate gray as well as white. I'm actually thinking about getting a white one to match my cart here, because I don't often do a lot of work right here in the shop. I'll do it outside and stuff, or over on this side, and I like to be able to gather all my tools and then be able to go to where it is I'm working on. So I'm probably going to be snagging one of those here shortly. Wait for a sale on that. Labor Day. The Hercules. Now, this is corded, not cordless, but we know the cordless is coming soon. We showed this at SEMA last year. Yes, we're going to be at SEMA again this year. If there's anything, we, of course, going to be checking out Harbor Freight. Probably get heckled by or be heckling the guys over at Milwaukee who hate my channel for some reason, probably because I won't lie about getting free tools like some people do. And anyway, the 11 amp 5-inch cut. Anyway, I was going to say, if there's anybody else you want me to check out SEMA, let me know. 11 amp 5-inch deep cut variable speed bandsaw coming at $169.99, $170 there. We got, look at this, we got the all new drill presses, or at least the bench top drill presses so far. Okay, this is the 12-inch variable speed drill press with laser. Okay, the laser's just for sighting to make sure you're going to hit where you're going to hit. It's not like a laser drill. That would be super cool, but it's not. And as far as people are like, well, the prices are going to be outrageous and stuff, I'm looking at, like right down here, I don't have the price on the 12-inch, but we scroll down, you can see the 10-inch here, the new one, upgraded with the laser is $170. The old one is $150. So $20 for the updated system, and you get the laser with it. People like to complain, I guess. Anyway, here's the 10-inch coming in at $169. We just showed that. This is the 10-inch 5-speed the drill press with light. Does it not have the laser? I thought the 10-inch had the laser also. Let's go through this because it's got two. Yeah, it does. Right there, laser. You can't see on your screen. There's two switches there. Laser and light. That's right there. That's for the laser. That's for the light. Nice little, keyless or keyed chuck. My bad there. The table on it, nice, clean, nice table. Good little drill press. All right, let's see what we got up next. And we've got the 8-inch 5-speed drill. Now this one we're looking at $100. The old 8-inch was currently at $80. Okay, yeah, prices on these have gone up. I do remember when there was a time with coupon, you could get this for $50. Okay, you can talk to, who to talk to about inflation. We all know where it came from. Anyway, 5-speed bench drill press with light. And it's got the nice little, rather than just like the old one had like the little incandescent bulb on the side, this has got the nice little gooseneck with the LED directional light. So that's kind of cool. All right, there's another one that I'm actually really super stoked about. This one actually I'm stoked about as well. That is the Predator 5,000 watt dual fuel. This is what we've been talking about for a long time. A lot of the Predator people have been like, hey, we love this stuff, but everyone else is getting past you. When are you going to catch up? Where's the dual fuel? This has got dual fuel, CO secure, and remote start in a 5,000 watt generator. That's insane. It's $1,000. This is like now the gold standard when it comes to like camping RV generators. And check this out. You don't have to buy any wheel kits for it. No handles. The handle, I love that. I talked to Harbor Freight some time ago, and people think that I'm like super easy. I'm like, dude, you got to do this. This is the best thing ever. And that is making it like luggage. It's got where do we go? Where's my mouse? There we go. It's got the luggage handle. Oh, that is, if you've been watching my stuff with power banks, that has been my number one go-to gripe about a lot of these bigger power banks is these things are big. They're heavy. Put some wheels and a luggage handle on it. Well, this is a generator. It's big. It's heavy. We got the wheels, and now they got the luggage handle. Let's see here. It's got the luggage handle. It's got all the wheels. 5,000 is a perfect size. It'll do the big RVs at that point. It's got dual fuel. It's got remote start. It's got CO secure. It's ultra quiet, fully enclosed. Is there a box that it hasn't ticked? Really, that's all of it. Anyway, I know I'm sounding super geeky on that one. Have you seen my video on the AI Volt? Boy, that one we did a me and my buddy, he had a trailer. He was thinking about doing a tiny home on build on the trailer. I convinced him, deer camp. It's almost deer season, and I know I'm just kind of sounding like you know who there with all the whispering. Anyway, the the and so we installed a mini split on it because mini splits, for a lot of you who don't know, they're heat pumps, so it'll do cold and hot. And we got the generator going there. So deer season and elk season, deer season, not a big deal, but elk around here, when you really get into the shoulder elk seasons, January, February, it's a little chilly. So we're going to be able to stay a little bit warm on the weekends when we go out there going for some elk. Hopefully they're around. Last year they kind of disappeared late season. Anyway, so the next one is one I'm actually super stoked about. I just saw it, and that is the Master Set from Quinn, half-inch drive, SAE and metric socket set, 83-piece, $200. This has got, people are like, well, I want no skip, So look at it. It's got look at the ratchet on this, first of all. That's a nice, basic, slimline ratchet. I haven't got to hold it, see how big it really is or anything like that. Not a bad-looking ratchet just by looking at it. You've got the breaker bar. You got some adapters. You got an adapter and a swivel on it, or an extension and a swivel on it. So what about the sockets themselves? What if I told you it comes in a nice case, and as far as metric, look at all the metric on this. We got deep and shallow, everything from 10 millimeter, 20, 30, 32, 10 to 32 metric, no skips, 6-point. This is, the only thing I've seen that comes close to that at a reasonable price has been Tecton. And I've been waiting for somebody else to come out and challenge Tecton. This is a ridiculous set. Plus, you get the SAE on top of it. This is a ridiculous set. It's all 6-point. Usually, it's like the shallows are 12 and the deep sockets will be 6. No, these are all 6-point sockets, as far as I can tell. I looked at the picture. I don't know. I'll zoom it in here. Let's get in closer. Those all look like 6-point to me. Those shallows, those are clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing 6. Are you seeing? It looks like 6 to me. The deeps are 6. What's the negative on this? I'm not seeing that. I mean, yeah, we can all say, hey, we wish that Harbor Freight sold individual sockets. Hint: Harbor Freight individual sockets. That's my next wish list. Okay, but that said, that's a great set there. And Quinn is almost, I've never seen it excluded on any of the percentage off sales. So you get one of those ones in the email like, hey, you haven't shopped in a while. Here's 25% off any one item. That's what, $50 off takes us down to $150. Sold. American right there. Cash on the barrelhead. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you think about the new items down below. Are you going to be taking a look at the 56-inch bank cabinet here? Do a 2-bank, do rather triple bank. Anyway, roller green cabinets. Well, we got, of course, and I should cover it. They got all the colors: red, blue, black, green, orange, the gray as well. But of course, you want to get it in white. Be like the bear, get it in white. Anyway, that's all we got for you today. You all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.